Glad to have you with us from Kenan Stadium in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers and the North Carolina Tar Heels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Thanks, guys. I checked in with the Coastal Carolina head coach before the game. His running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. So Coastal Carolina's offense will take the field first. And here comes the sophomore running back. He sliced through defenders last time out, more than 200 yards, and scored 3 times in their victory. Scanning the field, it's Kelly.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. It's complete to the left. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The Chanticleers will have it first and 10. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Long way to go on second down. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. And the Chanticleers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, looking for a man. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, Chanticleers! They get on the board first. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Slips through the line. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. The Tar Heels offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And finding space to throw the football against this secondary will be a challenge.
And this matchup is going to be so much fun to watch because this defense, they're really, really good. And they like to take away what you do best. And a lot of times that means focusing on your number 1 guy. Palmer, here's a problem. There's 2 in this offense. So I can't wait to watch how they handle both of these guys that can make big plays and what answers they try to come up with.
I think that's the big question, right? Because it's really hard as a defense to double 2 guys. And I think if you're on offense here, you want to try and change the picture, change the formation and alignment, use motion, try and confuse this defense, or at least force them to communicate to get the matchups they want to get. I think there's opportunities in this offense today with these 2 big-time targets outside to make some plays, but they got to be versatile, and they got to try to be as multiple as they can.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Now they'll run the draw. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The play fake. Got his man. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And the Tar Heels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Quick give. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Churns into the pile. Breaks into, headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, North Carolina!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be stopped. The return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Back to throw, it's Kelly. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it on the option. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down. The shot that clears with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Pulls it again on the option. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the offense found no success with the backward-going pass. How about a forward pass on 2nd and long? Makes the grab. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the shot that clears come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Straight ahead, it's Nowaski. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength, it's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it.
He makes a grab, and he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the 1st quarter. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll try to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina! The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. Give to the back. Enough to move the chains. Gets it out to the 22-yard line, and that'll be enough for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Got a man, it's Shabera. Carried it all the way down to the 35-yard line before they finally got him stopped. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Wide receiver going in motion. Fresh center downs going to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Can hold on in the face of the contact. 2nd and long here. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Blasted as he lets it go. Right side, it's Shabera. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. And he gets it away.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Oh, pressure's coming. Just gets rid of that one.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Finds his target down the middle. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Some misdirection with the counter. Still running at the 40. Flying down the left side. The 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively...
Snags it, and there's running room. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Selling the fake. Out wide right, it's Need. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They'll try to pop the draw. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Trying to get rid of it. Gets rid of it.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Tar Heels decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Making his first move. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking for room straight ahead. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, see if they stick with that plan on 2nd. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Kelly. They're all over it. Makes the grab. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
He's got 98 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. The shot that clears will snap it on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st. Zings it complete to the right. Turning it on. Touchdown, shot to clear. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking for running room. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their 1st. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the 1st down.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Trying to make one miss. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Waning seconds of the 1st half. Let's see how they handle it. Got his man on the right. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And in the closing moments of the 1st half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We begin with Iowa taking on the Missouri Tigers. And it's the Hawkeyes in front on the scoreboard and atop their conference standings. And it's hardly too early to dream big. This team is closing in on a 6-0 start. Could be a special season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Chapel Hill. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead. And with that, let's send it back to the guys there on Stadium Drive at Kenan Memorial.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Checking in with the Tar Heels head coach at the half, the message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
Thanks, Holly. Makes the catch. It's Need. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. The screen, he can go! Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to have to strike this ball well in the face of this howling wind. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. To the air, it's Kelly. It's complete on the right side. There he goes. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Finding some room. Inside the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the 3rd quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
He'll bring it out. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And, man, you got to love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Searching for space. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Chanticleers now ready to go on offense. Rolls right. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got it. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Hits inside, it's Nowaski. Still running at the 35. Racing to the right. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Coastal.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner goes down. And now this offense will take the field again. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. Nowhere to go.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And you thought maybe in this second half, this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
Fields the punt. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. Breaks into the open. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Chanticleers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Sets his feet, it's Kelly. Reels it in. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll take it himself. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Right at the line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Chanticleers. He scores for the 5th time in this game. And they did tack on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17.
Here we go. Ready. Wide. Go, go.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He's past the 30. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on 1st down. Sells to run, looking to pass. Finds a man in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Fresh set of downs going up top. Look out! Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Long way to go on 2nd down.
Ready. Ready, go.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Oh, the D has to be feeling it now. See if they can get another sack on 3rd down. Firing to the right, complete. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He stopped right there. Oh, he might have been a step away from taking that one a long way.
Go, go.
To the air, it's Kelly. Throws for the tight end. On target over the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down.
Ready? Go, go!
The keeper on the option. He's past the sticks. Oh, look out on the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. They'll run the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. The Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Out wide left, it's Shabera. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Pulls it in, it's Need. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. The snap sets up to throw. Rush is on, and they got it. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. The Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, Dave.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros, and get the dub.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Shakes off the defender. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Turning it on! Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Trying to establish the run. Past the 6. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The shot that clears kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. From the gun, it's Newton. And he's brought down after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with the lone back. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Timeout is called with just a single second left. They've got this game in hand, but maybe there's some bad blood. They want to rub it in a bit. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring it on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David